So this right here is a portable 13-inch monitor with a stunning OLED display, and the best part, it's only $170. That's right, we're talking about a sleek, vibrant OLED screen for a fraction of what you'd expect to pay. So today I'm going to be pairing this monitor with my Asus ROG Ally X to see if it's finally the best accessory that my Ally actually needs. Plus, I'll be testing it out with other devices like my MacBook Pro right here, and of course my iPhone to see if it's the right portable monitor for you. And of course, it also works perfectly with gaming consoles like the Xbox Series X and the S, and of course the PS5. But I'm not going to speak about those since we are speaking only about portable devices that can be carried around, which of course you can't do with those bigger consoles. So whether you're thinking about gaming on a bigger screen, working, or just streaming your favorite show, let's find out if this portable monitor might just be the perfect companion for you. Alright, let's start with the unboxing. The first thing I noticed when I got this was how sleek and premium the packaging feels. It's almost like unboxing a MacBook Pro, very compact and organized. Inside you get a user manual, a large size quick start guide, and a warning note about handling the display. It's always nice to see that level of detail, especially at this price point. Now, the monitor itself comes in a bag and is wrapped in a case that doubles as a stand. And let me tell you, this thing is pencil thin. Seriously, it's incredibly light and feels like an iPad in terms of weight. The case is magnetic and snaps into place to support the monitor at different angles, which is super convenient when you're on the go. In terms of connectivity, the monitor doesn't disappoint. On the right side, you've got the power button, a menu button, as well as a headphone jack. The menu button doubles as an up and down scroll and can be pushed in to select options. On the left side, you've got two USB-C ports and a HDMI port. And by the way, inside the box includes 3 cables: a USB to USB-C cable for charging, a charging brick, one USB-C to USB-C, and one HDMI to USB-C. They also included a 1-year warranty extension card, which I think is just amazing. The USB-C ports on the monitor are also versatile. You can use them for power, display, or even charging other devices. And by the way, it doesn't have a built-in battery. The HDMI port is also great for connecting to a variety of devices like gaming consoles or other laptops that might not support USB-C. Now, taking a closer look at the monitor itself, it's got a premium feel to it. The aluminum body is also almost the same color as my M3 MacBook Pro, and the build quality is honestly quite impressive. It's solid yet light, making it perfect for its portability. The bezels are thin on the sides and on top, giving it a modern look, though there is a slightly larger chin on the bottom. That's where the speakers and the internal units are housed, along with the rubber feet to keep it stable on any surface. Now, setting up the monitor is as simple as plugging it into your device. Once it's connected, it just powers on automatically. No fuse and no extra steps. The first thing you'll notice is how vibrant the colors are. OLED displays are known for their deep blacks and vibrant colors, and this monitor is no exception. With a 1080p resolution, a 16:9 aspect ratio, 100% DCI-P3 color gamut, and a 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio, the visuals are just stunning and beautiful to look at. The brightness is capped at 400 nits, which for a 13-inch display is more than adequate even in well-lit environment. So let's talk about gaming, because that's where this monitor really shines. When I paired it with my Asus ROG Ally X, it honestly felt like a match made in heaven. It's kind of like having the best of both gaming handheld worlds. I'm talking about the largest screen experience you get from the Legion Go and the vibrant HDR-enabled display of the Steam Deck OLED. Sure, it's only 60Hz, but let's be real, for $170, that's a pretty solid deal. Most games on the ROG Ally are going to run at 60 FPS anyway, so you're not really losing out by not having a higher refresh rate. Plus, I've also tested high-resolution monitor before, and while 4K sounds great on paper, it really tanks the FPS on the device like the ROG Ally X, unless you're using an external GPU, which will surely be an amazing combination. The 1080p resolution on this monitor is perfect. It matches the ROG Ally X native resolution, but gives you a much larger screen to play on. Also, when connected to the Asus ROG Ally X, the display on the Ally X is turned off so you can use just the monitor's display. But if you want to have a dual screen setup like I have right now, you can set that up in the settings, especially since the monitor is not touchscreen supported, and that would be the only way to navigate. In addition, you will need to power up the ROG Ally X using the 65 watt charger or 100 watt charger using the USB-C 3.1 port. And that's because the charge coming from the monitor isn't enough for 30 watt turbo mode on the Ally X. And in my opinion, the best way to enjoy this setup is by connecting your PS5 or in my case, a PS4 controller, and the input lag is barely noticeable. Plus remember, this display has a 1 millisecond response time, making it perfect for gaming. Now, this monitor isn't just for gaming. I also tested it with my MacBook Pro and is capable of playing 4K HDR content even though the resolution is capped at 1080p. I know that might sound weird, but trust me, HDR content looks incredible on this screen, and thanks to its adaptive sync, which I'll talk about in a minute, movies, Netflix, you name it, it's all vibrant and sharp on this monitor. The monitor is so lightweight that you can easily carry it around, making it a perfect portable solution if you're someone who likes to have that desktop mode experience on the go. Now let's dive into the menu a bit. The controls are pretty straightforward. The middle button on the right acts as both an up and down scroll and a menu selector when you push it in. The top button also acts as the back or the return button. You can adjust the brightness, the color settings, and access gaming mode, which features adaptive sync, kind of like VRR. One thing to note though is that when you turn on HDR, the brightness and the color settings becomes locked. And that's because HDR is already enhancing the colors and brightness dynamically, so you don't really need to tweak those settings. And a quick tip, it's better to enable HDR from the device that you're connected to rather than through the monitor itself. And also, you will have the option to calibrate the HDR setting and brightness on the Asus ROG Ally X when connected, which is going to make HDR games look crisp and nice on the display. So after spending some quality time with this monitor, here are my final thoughts. For $170, this portable OLED monitor is an absolute steal. It's perfect for gaming on the go with the ROG Ally X, offering a larger screen in vibrant colors that really brings your games to life. Sure, there are more expensive options out there with higher refresh rate and touch screens enabled, but for this price point, this monitor delivers more than you would expect. It's also great for productivity and entertainment, especially if you want that HDR pop in your movies and if you're working on a color-sensitive project. Plus, you can also connect it to your mobile phone, and the display can be set to portrait mode on the Mac. However, it doesn't have a spot for using with a VESA mount, and I think for the size, you don't really need it. And the best part, it's so portable and lightweight that you can easily take it with you wherever you go. It's like having the Legion Go's desktop mode in your bag, ready to use whenever you need it. So what do you guys think? Is this something that you would consider adding to your setup? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, I'm going to put the link to this device in the description box below so you can pick it up. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, and that link is not going to be an affiliate link. It's just so you guys can find it and get it for yourself. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on notifications. It really helps the channel out and I appreciate all your support. That said, thank you very much for watching. My name is Samson and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.